Hey, Hare Krishna, everybody. How's it going? My name is Ram Chandra Das. I'm your host for this afternoon in Florida. Nice to have you all here. Whoever came early, especially Hernan Jai Blinds Item, Jiveka, and either you watch it live or the rebroadcast. Today is Mr. Ganesh's birthday, Ganeshji's birthday. I never celebrated that, and I don't know too much about Ganesh, and that's why, if you notice down in the details, I mentioned that I welcome you to come and share with me something. Patrick B, Hare Krishna, nice to see you. Let me know where you're from too. That will be nice to get acquainted with all of you. And yeah, while we wait for more friends to come and join us, I thought why not to chant something. I'm not familiar with specific chants for Ganesh, but I'm sure he doesn't mind if we chant Hare Krishna. So nice to have you here. It's been a while since our last live stream. Sean, Lisa, Madhav, Shikar. I'm here in Florida, comfortably stuck here. If some of you saw the thread on the community page that's going on now, that I'm asking, is it safe? Like, what do you think? Is it safe to like go out of, like, not necessarily start traveling, but I'm thinking like, should I go like visit some friends in Canada, Denver, LA, New York? Well, I guess it's sort of traveling. Anyone who's here from these places? Montreal. I know Enrique is from Montreal. And yeah, and is it like safe to go out? Because I met a friend and I'm working on that video. I'm working on two new videos now. One about my friend that I met who made it all the way from Mayapur to back to here. Not exactly back, but he came for a visit. And he went through like checkpoints and he got tested like 3 or 4 times for COVID, got negative. And I'm like wondering, like, is it safe to fly? Because he was telling me there are like only like 20 people on the plane and they clean it like crazy, and pretty much, you know, everyone goes to the test, so it seems like a pretty safe thing to do. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments perhaps, what do you think in the chat. How do Vaishnavas celebrate Ganesh? I don't know, man. Like, I personally, I never celebrated. I guess like this. Like me and you, pretty much. I prepared a verse from the Brahma Samhita to read. I learned that verse a few months ago. It's part of five verses about different demigods, different gods that are worshipping Krishna, and it's a description of them. It's a cluster of 5 verses, and the 4th verse is specifically about Ganesh. Nimanita, yeah, I know Nimanita. He has a YouTube channel here. He's from Montreal, but I think now he lives somewhere in China. Where are you from, where are you from, Ligma? Ligma balls. It's a funny name. So yeah, I'm like thinking like, maybe it's about a time to start moving on. And the second video is a touchy subject matter, but it's a very important subject matter, I think, especially for men, for women and for men, for both. But it's around semen retention and repression. What's the difference between the two? Part of my now I develop what is called life coaching practice, and in my life coaching practice, I'm thinking about different niches, different ways that I can serve you, that I can help you with your life issues, life problems that you're going through, or just be there and listen to you when you need that. By the way, if you are interested, what I feel that I have value to give you in is helping you to balance your both material and spiritual life, and help you to choose a path where from wherever you are, wherever your particular circumstance is, you can thrive that. So that's kind of the niche, experimental niche that I came up with. And that coach from Canada, he specializes with specifically with men, devotional men, and he has courses around semen retention. And we had like sort of like a podcast, and he's supposed to send me his part of the video, and I'm going to be publishing that in the next few days. And we basically speak around what's the difference between the repression of that and actually utilization of this very powerful drive, very powerful energy, sex drive. So that's video is going to be uploaded in the next few days, something like that. So stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, and specifically the notifications, because it's not just going to send you that video even though you're subscribed. Come closer to the mic. Okay, I can bring the mic closer to me. I think that's a better way. Or there's nothing to attach it for. Oh, Manik, you like spamming here. Edmond, Oklahoma. Okay, so you're from Florida too. That's cool. So yeah, let's see what I prepared you. Which video are you excited for more? The video about me meeting my friend that traveled across 3 continents to meet me, or the video about the devotional coach around semen retention? What is your interest? You missed the Books Not Bomb series. Man, I missed that too. So I hope we're gonna hit the streets back and. Okay, Ligma is interested in a semen retention video. Cool. Yeah, we had some. It was a really good discussion. It went like over an hour, but I'm gonna see if maybe some technical things I'm gonna edit out. But yeah, it was across many points. It wasn't just around men, but also for women too. Because part of the coaching practice I develop, I actually offer consulting and just personal inquiries. If you're interested, I'm gonna link my email here in the comment section. You can message me, tell me what would you like to work on with me, and which area of your life bothers you, and why would you like to work on that. And many times, yeah, men approach me from different problems that they have with their world of sexuality or things like that, because it is part of our world and an undeniable part. And unfortunately, there is a big gap sometimes, especially in like spiritual communities, when people don't speak about that. Yeah, I'm here. Nice. Talgana. That sounds like India. You watch Sadhguru videos. I tried once and it didn't really resonate with me. I'm sorry. Epic. Okay, so let's read this verse about Mr. Ganesh, Mr. Ganapati, because I mean, that's why we're all here today, and see what we're gonna do next. So the Sanskrit goes something like that. I'm not really expert on Sanskrit, but we can try. Yat pat plava yugam vinidhaya kumbha danve pranam samye sat gandhari raja vighanan vidhantum alamasya jagatatarasya govindam adipurusham tamaham bhajami. So this is verse 50 from the Brahma Samhita, and the translation of this verse is: I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, whose lotus feet are always held by Ganesh upon the pair of the tumuli protruding from his elephant head, in order to obtain power for his function of destroying all the obstacles on the path of progress of the 3 worlds. I think someone mentioned there in the comments. Hey, Bruno? Bruno, I remember. I think you contacted me on Instagram a few months ago. Nice to see you here. I think someone mentioned in the comments below that Ganesh holds the feet of Narasimhadev, right, on his head. So seems that this is what is addressed here. So let's see what's said in the purport. The purport is by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. The power of destroying all obstacles to mundane prosperity has been diligent to Ganesh, who is the object of worship to those who are eligible to worship him. He has obtained a rank among the 5 gods as Brahma, possessing mundane quality. The self-same Ganesh is God in possession of diligent power by infusion of the divine power. All his glory rests entirely on the grace of Govinda. So Bhaktisiddhanta a little bit elaborates on that, and the elephant god. I remember I have friends from Israel that they made an installation about like a temple installation after they visited India, and they called Ganesh. They always called him, oh, this is the elephant god, and we are always wondering why all these. Yeah, Prashad, nice to see you here. We were always wondering like why that god has an elephant head, and I never quite actually understood the reason for that. So maybe some of you in the comments can address that. Mona, nice to see you. Prashad is in our YouTube membership program. Thank you so much for joining there. I recently discovered that you can make special stickers. So only the members have access to that. And you can put different stickers if you click on the bottom left part. So yeah, that was the verse I prepared. And yeah, it's there is like a misconception a lot that in the Vedic culture it's it's a polytheism. Hey, Creative Psyche, nice to see you. Because speaking about gods and different gods, but Ganesh specifically, he is a demigod, which means that he is God, but he's God to a certain extent. We all are gods to a certain extent. Just like here, someone who has enough finances, enough stability, he can do things that others can't. But ultimately, we all are dependent on someone. So in the term of monotheism, God will be the one who is not dependent on anyone else. And that will be Krishna, Svarat. That's what the name of Krishna, or Narayan, or Narasimhadev, like that. And yeah, my personal relationship actually it's quite interesting with Ganesh, because when I started, before I joined, I know many of you waiting forever for a video how I came to Krishna consciousness, and I promise I'm going to make one of these. My plan is actually to do it once I visit a friend of mine, Cyril. I don't know if Cyril, if you watch the live stream, Hare Krishna, high five. Once I visit Cyril in Montreal, I'm going to make a specific video about how I came to Krishna consciousness, because it happened to me in Montreal. And in Montreal, I moved there to start a work as a tattoo artist. And one of my coworkers, low sound. Oh. Is it better like this? One of my coworkers, he gave me this little statue of Ganesh, which I wasn't exactly worshipping. I was just like offering it incense. And thank you, Prashad, for the super chat. So I wasn't exactly worshipping him in that form. It was made out of brass. But he told me his personal story that he had that when he was in Thailand, in Bangkok, and he got into trouble with the police. And once the police saw that he has this little statue, they left him alone. And since then I was like, oh, something good to have, because I was doing drugs and like all kind of things, getting into trouble. And I started sort of just offering incense to Ganapati, to Ganesh at that time. And then just like a month maybe after that, I met a devotee of Krishna and I started chanting Hare Krishna, and my life really transformed. So I'm planning to make a video about that as soon as I actually visit Montreal. And I want to do it like, not like in a, I don't know, I can do it from here, I guess, and just get a bunch of stock footage, but I really want to go there and just shoot the whole thing, like, and show you actually where that place is, like the Tom Toms, Park Avenue, and go through some of the first book distribution, Books Not Bombs spots that I did there. Getting some light, Boxy, thank you so much. David, hey, you're gonna be in Montreal September, okay. Because I remember you live now in Vancouver, but you used to live in Montreal. You're gonna go visit some friends there, I guess. Dallas Ramani, I remember you from the last live stream, Dallas. Thanks for tuning up. David is in the house, Dallas in the house, Evan G. So I'm not sure when I'm gonna go to Montreal, but I guess when the situation is a bit more cleared. It seems that Canada is pretty restrict. Like everyone is restricting people from the states. Like I checked out because I have some friends that calling me to Portugal, to so many other places. Thanks, Manik, for the super chat. Calling me to visit them in either like other places in the world, like Europe, India, right, Australia, New Zealand, and since if I'm gonna be visiting them, it's gonna be from the states. I'm gonna be quarantined there because all everyone is closing their borders to people from the states, but not to Canada, not from Canada, but Canada closes its borders too for the states. So I'll have to pick up a time that I'm not gonna be quarantined because I don't have anywhere to be quarantined there at. Right, you have to be alone, sitting, and I mean I don't have a place there now, so I'm gonna wait for that moment. But sure, if you're there on that, you said 17th. Oh, Dallas, you're from Dubai. I was just speaking about Dubai. I was hanging out with Dakota in his live stream, and we were speaking about how Israel signed a peace agreement, about to sign a peace agreement with Dubai. So who knows? Maybe we're gonna see each other very soon. I had few opportunities to visit Dubai, but since I'm a dual citizen, Canadian and Israeli, I'm always like I was skeptical, like will they let me in even, because I have like the Israeli passport, Israeli citizenship. So 17th to 29th. I'm gonna note it down, James and David, and we're gonna post in the community section. Siddhant, nice to see you. Yeah, in Dubai there is no need to stay in quarantine. I saw the video that Nas Daily did about that. It's pretty cool. They even developed like some sort of like a high fast, high techy way how to figure out uh, if you have the virus or not, which is really cool. Godvara in Montreal, okay. Yeah, I mean, I have friends that I can hang out with, but I think if I'm heading from the States to Canada, they're gonna ask me to quarantine alone somewhere, because that's like part of the part of the quarantine. Hey, thanks for the extra super chat, Manik. That's kind of you. So, what is your story with Ganapati? Anyone has some like special mercy that he got? What is the what is the hyphy thing for you? I personally never celebrated, so this is the first time with you. Epic. How about Sitaram chat? You think chant? You think? Okay, it's not your thing, David. Yeah, I mean, it's not really my thing either. I respect that personality, and I thought that would be a nice excuse to interact with you all. So I'm glad whoever came, either they're into Ganesh or not, but I guess you're here since you're into this personal, intimate connection that we have, all of us together. How many are we here today? Like 50 people. Oh, cool. Not bad. Ragupati Raghava Rakshama Patita Pavana Sitaram Ragupati Raghava Rakshama Patita Pavana Sitaram Ragupati Raghava Rakshama Patita Pavana Sitaram 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 probably, yeah. Actually, yeah, I did meet someone here in the community. It's not quite yet there, but that's sort of the plan. And let's see how it goes. I'm gonna give you a clue. If you know who it is, you can watch the Janmashtami live video. She's there. So, who's gonna be happy for me if I get married? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prashad, for your blessings. Thank you. Benno. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Boxy is halfway through the Bhagavad Gita. Everyone saying Hare Krishna to Boxy. Congratulations, very good. What's your favorite verse so far? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Yes, thank you for the warm blessings, everyone. Thank you for your presence. And hope you're having a blast of a celebration yourself. I guess if ones of you from the eastern part of the world, like Israel, India, and Europe, you already had the celebration. And again, I never really celebrated, but it's nice to have that occasional live stream with you more often. I usually would do it just like every 10,000 subscribers or something. So I thought, I saw on my feed, or someone actually sent me a private message, and he wished me that, and I'm like, oh, that would be a cool opportunity to get you all together over here. And how many of us are here already? 50, almost 50, 49. So, cool. Thanks, Prashad, for using the stickers. I'm glad. I think this is my favorite. 108. Please don't thank me. Okay. No problem. No thanks. Haribol. Yeah, if Krishna and Mr. Ganapati willing, they're gonna be 1 million subscribers one day. So yeah, I'm about to publish these 2 videos. One is about my friend who traveled across the globe to meet me here, and other friends too. I'm not the center of the world, but still he made all the way and risked his life, and he did all the tests, and he's negative. And we just spoke. It's was sort of a 20-30 minute podcast around the situation in the world and what kind of experience is that. Anyone here in the chat, I'm just curious if anyone actually went outside of his country and traveled and experienced this culture shock in a sense, or we just all been bored and at home for the last 6 months, just like me. Tatvavit. I mean, I don't know him in person, but he has a YouTube channel. They're group of devotees from that camp that have YouTube channels, all of them. So that's pretty neat. Never interacted with him in person. Seems like a nice devotee. Okay, Dubai. Dubai, here I come. No problem. I wanted to go to Dubai for a long time. And I almost did actually last Kartik I planned to go to India, and the only way for me to get there was a connection flight in Dubai, but I was skeptical if an Israeli, like someone who has an Israeli citizenship, can actually hang out in Dubai. And now it seems that it's going to be possible either way. Maybe back it was possible too. But now for sure it's going to be possible because the freaking peace agreement is going to happen, hopefully. Ganesh wills and Krishna wills. Dubai is not safe. Why? Sandstorms? Come on, be open-minded. Antarctica. No, I'm done with the cold continents. Like, I think that I'm not gonna visit any cold places during the winter, at least. I'm gonna visit Montreal and Canada, but if it's winter, I'm not gonna be doing anything. I'm like sick of winter. I lived in Montreal for like 6 years, and it's been wretched cold, and I don't miss that. Sorry. Maybe the only cold place I'll visit is going to be the Himalayas. Arabs hate Hindus and Jews. Not, I'm sure there are Jews that hate Hindus and Arabs, and there are Hindus that hate Jews and Arabs, and there are Arabs that hate Jews and Hindus. But I don't think it's like fair to generalize. There's always going to be some extremist, like an extreme group. And we are too. I mean, we have a big part of us which is an extremist who is not like compassionate towards himself, who is not empathic towards himself. And this is too part of my service to you. If anyone is interested, I'm going to link my email here. In consultation or private inquiries, questions, or what I address as a life coaching session in person with you, don't hesitate to email me with your specific area of your life you would like to share with me or work on. And my mission, I feel, as for now, is to help you to find a balanced path between the material and spiritual side of your life, without being extreme, rigid on yourself, without being, it's so easy to jump into assumptions. Oh, I'm so materialist. I'm such a materialist. I'm such a spiritual person. I cannot do that. I can't do that. And we miss really the experience of our life as a spirit soul here in the material world. And I'm here to help you out with that. So if you're interested, my Gmail is ramalunin@gmail.com. Here. Mumbai, no problem. Epic. Let me have a closer look of you. Thanks a lot for coming over. If you have some inspirations you'd like to share with me around next live streams and next topics, or you will just like to catch up, don't hesitate to add me on Instagram and DM me. If I ever met Janavi, no, but many people that met her told me that she watches my channel sometimes. She's now in LA, so maybe she's gonna stop by in Alachua on her way back. Hare Krishna. I'll see you all in the next live stream, and thanks a lot for joining and subscribing and liking my videos, and I'll see you in the next stream. Ram Ram.